Okay, guys, so our soap has cooled down to, I'm tired, it is a little bit after 10, so it is under 100. The oils and the lime water is and I already put the sodium lactate in the water. Here I have my fragrances ready to go. Now, like I said earlier, this is a remake of the grapefruit mint fragrance because I forgot to put the coloring into the base. I have my gargles here because I don't want anything to splash into my eye and burn, because I don't want to go to the emergency room tonight. I do have to go to work in the morning, so we don't want to miss any money, okay? Now, like I said, this is my coloring, which I mixed with some fractionated coconut oil. And I have two colors here. This is going to be for the top, and this beautiful pink is going to be for the base. So we're going to get that in, and here is the fragrance for the base and a little fragrance for the top. All right, so I'm just going to lift it here, and we're going to pour. I hope you're getting a good look at it. Before I do that, let me go get the mold that I'm going to use. 1 second. Because I don't want to be running around trying to grab stuff just when you think you have your ducks in a row, y'all. You find out that you don't. Okay, I'll put this here. I want to make sure everything is in view. Yeah. And this is clear, nothing's in there. Yay. Alrighty. So we're going to take our stick blender and we're gonna blend a little. Also, but I like to stir with my spatula, because blending will speed up the trace. And we don't want that. It's different factors that can speed up trace of your soap. And this is a slow moving soap anyway, pretty much. It's good. It's pretty good. It's not too slow. It's pretty good. I like it. I could work with it. Okay. What I'm doing is blending it enough where I don't see the grease floating around on the top. I don't want that. Nobody wants that, okay? All right. And you could always go back and blend more if it's not quite where you want it, but there's no going back after it reaches that trace. There's no going back after that. So blend less. Put those blenders down and pick up the spatulas. Okay. This little tray is so helpful. Okay. Now, once I add the fragrance, it's going to speed up the trace somewhat. Okay, we're going to add our sugar. Add that in. It's getting thicker. That's good. We like that. Today, I went out with my grandson with part 2 of his birthday. We went to Surge, that's owned by Drew Brees, the football player. And we had such a great time there in the Brie, what did it call it? Brie buffalo wings. Oh, they were so good. They were good. Okay. Now I'm just gonna pour off into here a little bit. Okay. And let's go ahead and mix this up. The last thing we want to do is put the fragrance in because we know it's going to speed it up a little bit. All right, I want to make sure we got all those nice colors mixed up, and it looks pretty mixed up to me. All righty, I'll leave that there, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. I don't have to use as much there and here because it's going back into here, and hopefully it's enough coloring to just dye the whole thing, you know, because when you put the powder in here, it just seems like it's a lot of work. So I decided to dilute it, I guess that's what you would call this process, and just pour it back into here. What do y'all think about this process? It works for me. So if you are new to soaping, you might want to try this, okay? You might want to try it. Okay, so let's see how we can incorporate. Oh my gosh, Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful color. Looks just like grapefruit. And I love this fragrance. It reminds me, of course, of grapefruit, the color. And I am not a fan of grapefruit, but it smells yummy. It reminds me of a big bucket of juice, Kool-Aid. Ooh, baby. Reminds me of Kool-Aid. I could just chug it down. But it's too thick for Kool-Aid, I'm telling you. Now look how beautiful that worked. You see that? Okay, now we are going to add in the fragrance oil. Okay. We want to get every bit of it. Look at that. See? That's why it's always good to use your spatula. I know I'm going to have some soap left over. And I may end up using that little skinny loaf there. And guys, it is okay to use your spatula. We're going to pour in the fragrance on this one last. I have been yeah, it is slow moving. And this is, I would recommend this for beginners. And again, this is made from Tallow. And I'm sorry, from Lard. This is all from Lard. And of course, shea butter. I make everything with shea. The prices of the darn olive oil is going up so high. I reserve that for my body lotions. Unless my customers that I have now start asking for it in their soaps. I mean, in their lotions and stuff. But for now, I'm only using it in my soaps, which makes the creamiest soap. Look at that. It has a light trace. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this. Alrighty. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pour this one. Piece of paper. All right. Okay. And we are going to put the rest here. Let's give it a stir. Okay. All right. We're gonna put it in this mold here. Oops. We don't want to waste any. Alrighty. Just sit that there because it still got some scrapings I would like to get out of there. Oh, this smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna use a blender in here also to blend a little. I'm gonna get this grease off my hand. Y'all just try to keep your area tidy because I get such anxiety when stuff is just everywhere. Stuff is wasted all over the place. It gives me anxiety. Okay. Now this one has a nice trace, so let's get all the goodies off and get the pouring. Oh, come on. Okay, we're gonna hold it up and we're gonna pour down the middle. Sorry, I want you to see. And that's blocking our view. There. Okay. Down the center, we're gonna hold it up high so it can go down in there. We're gonna try to get in the center as much as possible. Okay. I didn't save any for over there, did I? Oh, darn it. Let's see what we could do for this. Down the center. Yay, we did it. We got down the center. We did it, y'all. I'm wasting all of my little paper. We need all of it, every drop. We need it. Alrighty, so let's get the, made a mess. Running all down the side of the slab. Ooh, we are not gonna do this. Okay. That's supposed to get the bubbles out, guys. Don't ask me. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And let's get in this one. I like to do it just pretty much like this. Let's get this off. I am ready to take my bath and lay down. And this helps prevent soda ash. And I cover my tops up, and I do have a throw for it. Well, I made a lot of soap, so I cover my tops up. I'm gonna see, and I doubt if the glass one gonna slide on. So I'm gonna have to find something to really cover this up with. And I'm gonna show you, oops. This is the soap here. That I've made. Okay. All right. So, thank you guys for stopping by, and we will chat later when I'm making more soaps or lotion or bath bombs. I hope to have this up, and I hope to be really, putting these videos out with me just making soap and just chatting, Old folks like me, we love to chat. Y'all have a blessed night. Good night. Hi. How are you guys doing today? Like, really, how are you doing? Okay, this is my first set of soap that was made with Lard. Okay. How about that? All right, I just want to make sure that I am in, that you guys can see me and what I'm doing, and you most definitely can. And like I said, this soap could have stayed in there another day or so because it's soft. It smells really well, but it's so soft. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna cut the ends off. There. Let's see. Okay. And I'm just gonna grab this and show you guys the end of it. We're gonna put that over there because of course we use that as a sample. And I work as fast as I can, but this is the grapefruit mint soap. And I think it really does look like a nice, well, I did cut through it. Maybe it's just sticking there. We're gonna clean the edges up once it dries. But look at that. I hope the color stays with this soap. I don't know, but I'm hoping. Okay, here we are. There. We have a lot of soap to cut today. And again, this soap is made with Lard tallow, pig tallow. It's a beautiful soap. It smells wonderful. And this is grapefruit mint again. This is an excellent cleansing bar. Very relaxing.